Hi there. How are you guys? So good to be here. Today is 26th of December, and we just finished Christmas. And you know what? I was just thinking what I'm going to do next year, and I decided that I was going to share with you how do I plan my year. And I think it'll be very great because it's so important that we plan what we are going to do next year, because I want my wish for you and for me as well is next year on the 26th of 2025, I want to be celebrating my wins. And I hope you do too. So let's get started. So it's a very nice opportunity for us to be here today. And the end of the year, I really want to share this ritual that I do towards the end of the year with you, and how do I plan my year through. So let's get started. And I will give you some steps, okay? So I think steps is always good because we can understand better what do I do first, what do I do next. So first step, be grateful. Be grateful. Yes. So before we start, um, planning for next year, let's look back and see what do we have done this year. I know. Maybe you were thinking, but Andrea, this year wasn't planned well. That's okay. Even if you did not plan well 2024, I'm sure that if you sit down, relax, and think, you are going to find so many reasons to be grateful for. And this is what I want to do first. I want you to get a pen and paper and write down your 2024 wins. Yes, you need to be grateful for what you have already achieved. So, in 2024, I'm sure that we are going to find many aspects of your life. For example, think in your personal life, think about your professional life, your spiritual life, your business if you have one, your financial life. How did it go? What are the things that were a win for you during 2024? That's step number one. It's extremely important because this exercise, you lift your spirit up, yes, and help you to see how much you have accomplished. And gratitude fuels happiness and motivation. So take some time to truly acknowledge your blessings, okay? Good. So let's move on. Step number two. Step number two is visualization. Yes, this is a very important step because we need to know where we want to go to make sure that we know the way, right? Yes. So, visualization for me was a game changer. And I believe that will be a game changer for you too. When you visualize what you want, you gain clarity. And clarity is essential to achieve your goals. So, after all, if you don't know where you are going, how can you get there? Yeah? So, here I'm going to give you a template, okay? If you send me a message, I'm going to send it to you written, but now I'm going to give you an example. So, the template is very simple, but very powerful too. So, the first sentence you are going to write when you stop, think, and visualize is by the end of 2025, I am living a life where, and then you are going to complete this sentence inserting your vision. So by the end of 2025, I am living a life where, and then you complete the sentence. Second sentence, I feel, you insert your emotions. How do you want to feel by the end of 2025? And the third sentence is, I'm proud of, and then you are going to insert your achievements. by the end of 2025. I will give you my personal example. So I've thought about it, and my example would be by the end of 2025, I am living a life where I manage my own online business from home. I feel happy, confident, and free as my business grows. And I am proud of the impact I have made on women's lives through the Empower Her program. So get the things you want to do and write a sentence visualizing where you want to be. So visualization is very simple, but it's very powerful, I can assure you. Last year, I think it was about October last year, I did my visualization. I was very early than today, but I did my visualization. I wrote it down, and I can assure you, I got so many things that I have visualized in that time throughout my year, because it gives you focus. And focus is important because you are going to be, if you are focused in something, you are going to be committed, you are going to be consistent. Yeah. And then is how you really achieve your goals. So let's move on. Don't forget, now it's your turn to write your vision as if it was already happened. Okay, so step number two, visualization. Don't forget, write it down. Okay, step number three, the wheel of life. The wheel of life. I don't know how many of you have already heard about the wheel of life. I will try to share my screen here. Just give me a second. I did wrote this wheel of life here in my canvas font, and I want to share with you. So let's go back here, just very quick. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So the wheel of life. You say, but Andrea, I can see only a circle there. Yes, this circle, you are going to make a circle, and then you are going to draw it. So I'm not good in drawing, guys, so sorry about that, but I'll do my best. Let's go. Let's just get my pen here, and I want the black one here. So you're going to divide it in three equal parts. Oh my goodness, that's very bad. Okay, I'm not good drawing in my computer, but I'll try my best. That's terrible. Oh, so you can do it in your notebook, guys. Don't need to be in the computer. I'm just trying to do it here to show you how you do it. So you're going to write down to make a circle, and then you are going to divide it in three different parts. Three equal parts. The equal parts, each part will be one aspect of your life. So the first one you are going to write it down is work. So you get one piece here, and you write work. I'm Look, my handwriting using a pen is much better, okay? So excuse me for my terrible handwriting here. Work. The second one you are going to write down is relationship. I put the R here, okay? Just save my time to be writing the whole word. Relationships. And the third one will be health. I put a letter H here to represent health, okay? So okay, Andrea, this is the wheel of life. No, there is more to go. Now you are going to just changing the colors here. Just 1 second. Um, so you are going to divide it. For example, and in the work part, you are going to divide it in three parts. It's three aspects of work that you are going to review. Why you are doing the wheel of life? The wheel of life is for you to look back from this year, 2024. What happened to me? How do I feel now, right now, in relation to my work? How was 2024 in relation to my work? So you are going to see three aspects of your work. You are going to divide this in 3 parts. I put a different color here just to, sorry guys, just to make sure that we don't mistake. So work, the first part, one of the pieces you are going to be mission. Put the letter M here for mission. And then we are going to do growth at work, growth, letter G. And then you have it, the letter, another M that is for money. That's very bad. Let's do another M here. This M is terrible. Okay, so first one, mission. Second one, growth. Third one, money. So if I look back in my one, if I look back, my mission, yes, I would give it, and you are going to give a score for each aspect of your work for 2024. For me, mission mission in 2024, I would give it a score of 9. This year I was very committed, very in line with my mission, so I'm very happy what I have done throughout the year in relation to my mission. Now, for growth, yes, I did grow, but I wish I had growth more. So I'm going to give myself number, I score 7, okay? 7 for growth. I wish I could done more. And for money, I'm not, I will do, as I could see from last year to this year, I have improved a lot. So I will give myself 8 for money, okay? So you see here my scores, and you also please make sure that when you place the numbers in your wheel of life, put the numbers is from 1 to 10, but if the number is higher, such as my one that I put there for mission, I put number 9, I scored 9 in mine, put closer to the letter at the end of that spot reserved for that particular aspect that you are scoring. Okay, you understand soon. So let's do, because now here what I can do is I'm going to color it. I just get here a different color. It'll be blue, but just to, so you see what I mean, because this way you'll be able to visualize how did you go regarding to that aspect of your life. So it's 9 here, it's 7 here, and it's 8 here. So you see, my wheel is not balanced, but they are close. That was a good thing. Oops. Let's go back. Oh no, it's okay. So guys, we're still able to see what I did there. Okay, so 8. So what we are going to do now, we are going to do the second one. Just here. I think you already saw that I'm not great in drawing. Yeah? That's okay. So next one, we are going to do the part that is for relationships. We are going to do exactly the same, similar thing. I'll get a different color here just to make sure that we don't confound everything. So different color, and we are going to divide it into 3 parts as well. These 3 parts in relationship, it will be, one aspect will be romance. I put R here inside the circle, sorry. R for romance. And then we are going to have F for family. That kind of relationships we are going. F for family, and the second F for friends, okay? So if I look back in my own life, I would say that for relationships, let's see how did it go. Relationships, I would say that for romance, poor Mark and I, we didn't get too much romance this like opportunities to for romance this year. I would give it ourselves myself a 5 for romance. For family, yes, I think we did well. I would give a 9 for family. And for friends, unfortunately, I didn't have too much time to spend with my friends. And I also would like to improve to make more friends. So I would give a 5 as well for that. Okay. So I did put some efforts on that, but not enough, not as much as I would like to. So now I'm going to paint it. Okay. So 5 here, 5 here, and 9 here. So I know, look like a primary school drawing. I know, sorry. Anyway, let's go to the next one. The next one, what we have said is I'll get a different color. I'll get red just to differentiate from the other ones. And the last one, but not less important, is the health. So we are going to divide the health as well into three parts. For some reason my thing just get the pencil back. This one and red color. Yeah. Why didn't go to red? It's me fighting the pencil. Sorry. Okay, now I got it. So we are going to divide it into three parts as well. Oops. And these three parts also will be three different parts. One will be the health of the mind. So I put an M here for mind. Health of the body, B for body. And the health of the spirit, S for spirit. Okay. So I would say that for spirit, I'm very religious. I would put here, and I'm very committed. I would put here about um, I'll give myself 9 out of 10 because I really put all my efforts to be spiritually connected this year. So it would be practically the whole part of spirit would be filled in. For body, I did put some effort, but I think I should have done much more. So I think here would be about 6. Last year I did much better with body. This year, not so much, not so great. For mind I also did very well this year. I would give myself the 8, no, 9, and then just put the numbers here. That would be 9. This one would be 5, and this one would be 9. Okay, so when you look at it, I know it doesn't look too good, but do it by hand. I think if I do by hand would be much better. But you see that how did you go throughout the year 2024 in the aspect of your life? Why the wheel of life would be important? It's important because you can have an overview of what you have achieved in your life in general, in work, in relationships, in your health. That I think that is extremely important, is what make us what we are. So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to grab a paper, keep it there, your notebook, and a pen, different colors, 3 different colors, and make your wheel of life, okay? And see, so what is most important is when you see and look at the wheel of life, if it is balanced. Mine is a little bit unbalanced. You know the wheel of your car? When if it is not balanced, what is going to happen? You are not going to move fast. You are not going to move properly. It's the same, okay? It's a similar thing. We need to have all these aspects of our lives um, balanced, okay? Even if it's the score of all of them, it's a small score, it's a low score, but you're growing gradually, okay? And it's good to keep them in balance, okay? Close to each other. The numbers need to be very balanced for you to have, for your well-being in general, and for you grow personally, grow professionally, okay? So this is step number 3, the wheel of life. And let's just stop here. And we go to step number 4. Let's plan. Yes, I left here, I open my planner here because I want to explain to you how you are going to make these things happen. Yeah? How we make the things happen. Oh, no, sorry. Before we move on, I have one more thing to say. After you do the wheel of life, you are going to write down five top five top goals for 2025. Yes, is how you understood it. So there is no point to make like 100 goals and do not achieve any of them. So you are going to focus on 5 goals, main goals, things that you think if it happen, it will make my life completely different. So go for those that are the top 5 ones. Okay, get the top 5, write it down. That will be what we are going to chase during the year of 2025. So take some time, think carefully, think what you want to achieve, think how do you want to feel at the end of the year. What are the things that you make you happy? What are the things that you make you feel complete? What are the things that you make a big difference, not just in your life, but also in the life of those that are around you, your family, your friends, your partner, maybe your children? I don't know, but you know what will make a difference, what is important for you. Get 5 top ones and write it down, because the next step is what we are going to do now. We are going to get this top 5 and see throughout the year how we are going to make it happen. All right? So let's see. When you go, um, you are going to set some milestones. Milestones? Yes, you are going to set some milestones. Let's just go back here. I hope you were able to see my screen before. Yeah. So we are going to set some milestones for each month of the year. You are going to set a milestone. So when you look at the calendar that I'm going to share again, oops, sorry, the calendar that I'm going to share again with you. Here we go. Canvas. That's the one. Here. Can you guys see my calendar? Yes? Great. So I would recommend you to have a calendar that you can see the whole year. Yes, in one page. Why? I know it can be very small things, but it's good for you to visualize what you have to do. And what you're going to do. In every beginning of the year, you are going to set up one milestone. This kind of calendar is called year at a glance calendar. Okay, it's one page calendar that you can actually see uh, all the months of the year and also all the weeks in one page. Okay, if I was you, what I'm going to do myself, I'm going to print out my calendar on a A20 A3 page to place in somewhere, but I also was going to save it in my phone so I can actually see all the time that I want to keep on track. So you are going to get this calendar, and in each month of the year, you are going to set up one milestones. Remember that 5 big top goals that you have? Yes? Great. So you are going to get that top goals and say, okay, let's suppose for me, next year, I'm going to launch a book. Yes, I will. And, but this is already being planned. And I will put, okay, one of my top 5 is to launch my book. Okay, so what do I have to do to launch my book in May, for example? Let's suppose that it will be in May. It won't be in May, but let's suppose that it's in May. What I have to do until May to get my book done. Or let's suppose that I'm going to launch my book at the end of the year in October. So what I have to do in January, in February, in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, for to make it happen. So is what you're going to do. These steps, monthly steps, will be your milestones. So we are going to write that in January. I have to finish writing the book, let's suppose. Yeah? In February, I need to send my book to the to the publisher and they can review and give me some insights or feedback of how it is going, because if it's needed I need to review some things, yeah, and so go on. If let's suppose that one of your goals is maybe to travel abroad somewhere with your family, so what do you have to do in January? How much money I need to save? So you set up one. Okay, guys, don't overwhelm yourself. You always set up one milestone for the month. Why? Because you are going to be focusing that month in that milestone that you want to active, and we are going to get every week planned, every day planned to get there. That one milestones. Because if you have more than one milestone, it'll be difficult. You are going to overwhelm yourself, and you will be less likely that you are going to active. Okay, so one milestone per month, and then, as I have mentioned before, you are going to break down every month. You're going to look at, let's suppose in January we have exactly 4 weeks. You're going to share in weeks and say, okay, let's suppose in my case, I gave you the example that I'm going to finish up my book. Let's suppose that I still have my total of chapters of my book would be 10 chapters, a supposition. And then we are going, just an example, 10 chapters. I have wrote 6 chapters. So I need to share. In January, I want to finish up. Okay, so each week I'm going to write 1 chapter. Yeah, I have 4 chapters to go. So the first week I will write chapter 7. The second week, chapter 8. The other week, the third week, chapter 9, and the last week, chapter 10. So I'm going to achieve that goal that in January is to finish up my book. All right? Cool. So that's what we are going to plan yourself. Is what you are going to do for yourself. But remember that after you break it down in weeks, it's also important to break it down in days. Every week there are 7 days, right? So let's using my example of the book, I wrote that in the first week I'm going to write chapter 7, right? So how many pages, how many words I need to write daily to finish the chapter is what I'm going to worry about, is what I'm going to plan. And then I will plan myself, okay, so if I spend maybe 3 hours per day writing, I can finish the book at the end of the week. Maybe less, I don't know. Yeah. So we need to plan. You're going to do chunks of hours that what we are going to do to achieve that goal. So this is the main thing, guys. It's very important. And then when you are able to achieve your goal daily, you see it growing. You achieve the goal daily, like I'll get my example again because it's the one that I'm using here. Anyway, I'll get my example. I wrote, I was able to write maybe, let's suppose, 500 words in a day. Yeah. And then in the second day, I did again in the first week, and so go on. And I finished that chapter at the end of the week. If I keep going like this and I finish every week, I achieve my goal for that specific week. I achieve my goal for the day. I achieve my goal, consequently, achieve my goal for the week. I'm going to achieve my goal for the month. And if I achieve my goal for the month, I'm going to end up achieving my goal for the whole year. Yes, is it step by step, one step at a time, and you will be, before you know it, you have done it. So, key reminders for you. First, be grateful. Start with gratitude for what you have already achieved. Step number two, get clear. Define your top five goals for the year. Do your wheel of life. See how you are this year and how you want to feel next year. And then plan, break your goals into monthly, weekly, and daily steps. And most of all, guys, believe it. If you don't believe it, that you can do it, you won't be able to do it. You need to believe. And it's incredible what you can, when you believe what you can do. Okay. So believe, trust that you can achieve your goals. Even if you doubt yourself, and if the doubt creeps in, take action anyway and do it. Okay. You stay consistent. Success is built one day at a time. And you see, at on the 26th of 2025, I want to see you here with me live, celebrating your wins for 2025. God bless you. I wish you all the best. And also, if you really want to get through this whole year and succeed, stick with us. Get into our join our community, empower her community. We will be throughout the year helping each other and motivating each other. But motivation is not everything. Motivation is very good, but it's not everything. The most important thing is to be consistent. And to be consistent, you don't go by yourself, you go together. So I invite you today to join our community and participate with us. And as we go and as we go every single day reaching our goals, I'm sure that you and me will be able to achieve our final goal. And when we celebrate, will be a big party because you and me and all these women that is involved in this in this movement of the Empower Her will be together celebrating you, and you celebrate me, and we you just put all our wins and plan again for the next year. Thank you so much for being with me today. Hopefully, this will be helpful to you. Please write in the comments below what do you think. Give us a like and share this video with other people, of your friends, your family, everyone. We want to get as much people as possible involved. We want winners. We want empowered people here. We want to empower you as you empower us as well. Thank you so much. God bless you and have a lovely, wonderful 2025. Bye for now.